No, I don't want to save to our savior. I mean, server.
Savior. Don't save it to the savior.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. What's up, guys? My name is Jace.
I'm Brandon.
Jason.
And we are Farmers. Our Milltown production.
These things are true, except for that last one.
Yes. Today, what are we watching, Jason?
Watching Naruto episode
Naruto.
8.
Yup.
It is called The Oath of Pain.
Ill in pain.
No.
Well,
Hopefully not.
yeah, I'm kind of curious as to what that means because we did leave off on a cliffhanger, and this one has a name that doesn't quite seem related.
He has to. The oath of pain is that, like, if you get captured, you can't give out any information no matter how
what.
much pain.
It's an oath he's already taken
Yeah.
to become an assassin.
Yes.
So it's like an assassin's oath. Okay.
He had to prove that he could withstand the pain, so it's the
Ooh.
oath of pain.
You know, you saying that makes me so excited to jump into this next episode. But we can't do that yet because you got to like this video. You got to comment down below that you love us. That's a requirement of the comment. And then you got to click that subscribe button and that notification bell so that way you can get notified each and every time that we upload a new video.
Yes.
Click the link in the description. It has something in there. I always forget at the beginning of the episode. What is that?
Patreon.
What do they get there?
They get unlimited. They get early access to all full-length reactions.
What?
You get to tell us what movies to watch. We don't ask, you tell, and we do. That's what we are. We dance. We're monkeys. Dance, monkey dance.
So dance, fucker, dance.
We never stood a chance.
Yeah. You get to listen to whatever the fuck comes out of my mouth. All the cuts.
If we got to listen to it, you got to listen to it. So, with that being said, well, how do y'all feel? You feel like jumping in?
I'm ready to jump in.
Lady Lumps.
Oh, man, that lady loves.
Ah, there we go.
Right, back into the action.
I can see clearly now.
The mist is gone.
You're finished.
All right!
Nice try. But I'm not that easy to fool.
If they do it again.
The boy got Uno reversed.
Clone too!
Now.
Sensei!
This isn't normal water. It's dense, heavy. Ah, fool. Water prison jutsu! No! This prison is made of water, but it's stronger than steel. It's hard to fight when you can't move. I'll finish you off later. But first, your little friends will have to be eliminated. Water clone jutsu!
Get the bridge builder and run! You can't win this fight!
We've got to do it!
I swore an oath of pain. I won't run away! Ah!
Huh? Naruto, no!
Fool.
Dumbass. But. Oh.
That's just getting his headband.
Hey, you. The freak with no eyebrows. Put this in your bingo book. The ninja that will become Hokage of the village, hidden in the leaves. He never backs down. His name's Naruto Uzumaki. Guys, let's go wild!
Into the show.
They turn into beasts.
This fight was over the moment I got caught! Now take off! Your mission is not to prove how brave you are. It's to save the bridge builder.
Forget about me and do what you have to do. Go ahead and fight to save your sensei.
What a nice man.
Zabuza, the demon.
The demon.
So I was in your book too, huh?
Long ago, in the village hidden in the mist, also known as Blood Mist Village, Before a student could become a ninja, there was one final test.
We had graduation tests too.
Did you have to kill the other students to pass?
Yeah.
Wow. So, not many people graduate.
It felt so good.
Shadow Clone Jutsu! Here we go!
Here we go.
His skills are too advanced.
I'm not giving up! I've still got this! Sasuke!
The peanuts are
Demon
back.
Wind Shuriken! Windmill of Shadows!
Smart. But not smart enough. Huh? A second shuriken in the shadow of the first.
No, he didn't. It's like a... Even the one in his hand is Naruto! That...
Oh.
So
We got nothing.
what do you mean?
Well, I mean, the fight didn't even really happen yet.
Well, I mean, you learned about the the demon of the mist,
Yeah.
Zabuza, and you learned about his backstory, his graduation exam,
Yeah.
which was so different than Naruto's graduation
Yeah.
exam.
Yeah, because multiple people graduated.
Yeah.
And in his, no one graduated.
He killed
Yeah.
over 100 students. But so like, yeah, I mean, this showed teamwork. With Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura.
Well,
See, I was-
Naruto and Sasuke.
I was just about to
Naruto
say,
and
I was
Sasuke.
waiting for it to end so I could just be like, so for how long is Sakura going to stand there and be useless?
Right. She's just going to provide commentary.
I can't answer that.
Because, like, literally so far, all she has done is sit there and simp over Sasuke,
Yes, and be a dick to
Naruto. And that's
Yeah.
it. Like,
Naruto's not even cool.
and it's like, dude, you want to shut the fuck up, bitch? Like,
Yeah.
if you want to contribute anything,
Do
get
it.
in the fight. Like, if
Yeah.
not, go home.
Just faint.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Maybe she'll have she'll have her moment and she'll finally join the fight. But for now, she's literally just being useless.
it's very generous of everybody in this show to, like, let everybody give monologues in between fight moves.
Right?
Yeah, but that's always been a thing in
I know.
this type of stuff.
It's just kind of funny, though, that, like, the fight is going on,
Yeah.
and then they just cut away for, like, 45 seconds to someone who's, like, watching it, and they're like, oh, he just did this move, and that originates from this! And it's like,
if he is successful with that move, then he could end the fight. You're like, well, yeah, that's kind of what we were thinking, right?
that's
now.
probably why he wants to do that move. Okay.
Right. That's
But-
probably
like,
the reason
in-
he chose that.
yeah, in Dragon Ball Z, Goku's like, yeah, go ahead, power up.
Yeah, like,
Go ahead.
that's how I feel like it is with most of this, because all of a sudden, whenever Kakashi was like, hey, he's doing this, and this is how you can get away, okay? And, like, you would think that Zabuza would be like, shut up! Shut up!
Well, he can't.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, he would do something to try and stop them. Like,
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's going to be, like, plot holes
Yeah.
in all this type of stuff. Because, like, Zabuza says, it's water, but it's stronger than steel. So
Right.
why is he able to move his jaw and his neck?
Yeah.
So, yeah. He can't move his hands. He can't move his legs. But he can move his stomach and diaphragm to breathe. And he can talk.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be these things that are obviously unrealistic. I mean, that's just the nature of the game.
Yeah.
Even in movies and shit, they do stuff like this. So.
My
Yeah.
only thing is that there was no actual progress with the story yet in this
Right.
one.
Well,
It's
this
like a
one,
Mandalorian,
that
yeah.
was supposed to be progress with the three.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand. More character development than it is story progression.
But I just feel like they padded the runtime in this one, and they could have easily added those things into the ending of the last episode and into this next episode. But I mean, it was fine. Like, it was kind of fun, but
yeah. And I liked the moments we got with Naruto being like, "Oh, I took this oath, I'll never back down." Mm-hmm. That was cool.
Yeah. And then I liked seeing Naruto actually being the shuriken that are flying, like, it turns into his clones. Like, that's cool to see that, like, they've actually come up with some kind of interesting plan that you wouldn't expect like that.
That caught him off guard.
Yeah. So, like, that's cool.
Yeah. So what's interesting, and, it's remember Naruto on day one. Remember when he tried to do the transform jutsu?
And he could barely create one clone, and it was literally dying.
Not
transform.
Transform, and there is a clone jutsu to where he's supposed to make a clone of himself, but it's a fake clone. Because the shadow clone jutsu, what makes that one so unique and why everyone loves it, it's because it's a physical copy of himself.
Right. Yeah. Like they independently think too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He couldn't transform. He couldn't do anything. And then he spent the whole night
studying that
scroll and learning the shadow clone jutsu. And it's like something awoke in him to where he was able to learn these jutsus now.
I just like that.
Cool.
I think it's funny that there's basically a jutsu for everything, because this man literally hit us with the shadow shuriken clone jutsu, and I'm like, okay, so you have
there's a name for that?
Yeah, like, okay. I was like, it's really just you could even argue it's a replacement jutsu at this point. At this point, or just a regular clone like jutsu. Like, you don't have to say there's a specific one for every weapon.
Yeah. It fucking hit me when Sasuke said, "If I hadn't used the escape jutsu."
Right.
So yeah.
Like, there's some cringy stuff.
Yeah,
there,
well, I mean,
but yeah.
But these jutsus, some of them you will never see ever again. Like the escape jutsu. Like, it's stupid. It's stupid.
You're like, okay, if there's an escape jutsu, why isn't Kakashi using it in this steel water prison?
Well, he got to use his hands.
You're right. To use the escape jutsu, he's got to be able to use his hands, but he can only use his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so there's stuff like you can't try to pick it apart.
Yeah.
If you pick it apart,
you're not going to have a good
especially in the
time.
very beginning, you're not going to have a good time.
Yeah.
There are some things you have to try to ignore. I know it's hard to ignore it. Watching it again, I'm seeing it, and it's really stupid.
I think it's
because honestly, when I say I've watched it 3 times, I've watched Naruto only twice, and I've watched Shippuden more than more.
Oh,
than
that makes sense.
Because Shippuden is where it gets really fucking good. Like, Naruto, the show itself, has some good points and good things. But when I'm talking about when it gets really, and I mean really fucking good, that's Shippuden.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So what you're saying is, after this episode, you're just going to kind of give us a rundown of everything that happens between now and Shippuden? We'll start that.
You have to watch. You have to watch.
We have to go through the journey.
Yeah.
I think the main reason why I'm more critical of this episode is because it basically stopped and started the same way.
It was like a season 1 Mandalorian thing, and I get it, because you're like, okay, you just left us on the same cliffhanger.
Yeah, like we ended the last episode with a cliffhanger for this fight. And now we got 3 hits of the fight, and then we ended on another cliffhanger of the fight.
But this is a different cliffhanger, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I get it. Yeah. I get your frustration, and I get your explanation for why they did it. So.
It works for a show, especially this short. But like, imagine you're watching like a legit full blown TV episode.
Oh yeah.
And the whole thing is just this fight that's happening. And then the last episode you just watched was the cliffhanger before the fight. And then for 45 minutes, you're watching a fight. And they're explaining all this shit. And then they end on another cliffhanger in the middle of the fight. You'd be like, what?
After watching all those commercials, too?
Yeah, like...
It would only piss me off if I had to wait another week to see the next episode.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, hopefully...
We'll find out if we do.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. I know that we did. Yep. Hopefully you'll be back next week to watch episode 9 with us.
Yep. And before you do that, Make sure to like this video, leave a comment down below whether or not you like the reaction. Tell us you love us. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that way you can get notified each and every time that we upload a new video. And then there's a thing in the description. It's a link. It's to our Patreon.
Oh, you remember
this
time?
I do remember. At the end, I always remember.
He only forgets at the beginning of the reaction.
Yeah. Selective memory, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Become a patron today. You get full-length reactions, early access to those reactions. Get to, just be a part of the community with us. We're out, though.
See y'all later.
Goodbye. Have a good day. If you're the guy that commented, have a love, fun thing. What are you doing? Oh,
have a love, fun thing.